Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Yo, welcome back, guys, to the Alt Tab podcast. Sorry we're late. I wasn't trying to gamble on his shit, so here we are. It's my week. Corn Dog before the podcast said he wanted to open up with a story, so let's hear
Boy,
Corn Dog.
oh boy, do I have a story. So, yesterday, me, Steady, and Little were playing Elden Ring till like 8 o'clock, right?
Mhm.
We get off, and my dad sends me a text because I'm talking to him about mowing my lawn today. And he's like, well, make sure you charge those batteries. There's a battery operated mower so you can actually do it. And I was like, damn, that's a good ass idea. So, immediately when we're done, I go out my side door, I go to the garage, I unbox the new mower. I'm charging the batteries. I put the mower together. I put the weed whacker together. Everything's good. It's like 30 to 40 minutes afterward. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go back inside. I go to the side door. Bitch is locked. And I was like, oh no. Linnea's out of town till like tonight. So then I go to the front door. That bitch is locked. And I was like, she hasn't been gone 24 hours and I've already locked myself out of my new house. So that picture I just sent you guys, I was like, wait, the window in my computer room is open still. So I go around to my backyard and we have a motion activated light and that lights up the whole side of the house. I'm like, great, now all the neighbors are going to know something's happening back here. And I pop my screen out and I balance on that rickety ass bench and I squeeze my fat ass in this little ass window and break into my own house. And I was like, I'm in like my pajamas and Crocs and like that's it. And so I'm like, I can't go head first because there's not enough room. So I go like 1 foot and then I squeeze my ass in and I have to like fold over like this in the window. And I'm like, if I get stuck in this goddamn window, like my phone, yeah, my phone was like just out of reach where I wasn't gonna be able to get it. And I'm like, I'm gonna pass out, and Linnea's not gonna find me until tomorrow night. I was panicking. So then I finally squeeze into this damn window, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go like make sure all the doors are still locked, and I gotta find the cat. So I open this door to go like into the living room. The cat is fully fluffed up and like turned sideways, and he's like, "How the fuck did you get into that room, man?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry, little dude." So then I had to go back outside and put the screen back in. And I'm like, "Okay, I gotta make sure I unlock the front door." So I unlocked the front door, and I'm like, "Why the fuck did this side door not work?" I totally forgot. It's got like a digital keypad thing, and the batteries are dead. So I unlocked the deadbolt like I thought I did, but I went and turned that bitch and went boom, boom. I'm like, "Oh no." But I finally got the screen back in. And I was like, every neighbor probably just saw me do that, and I'm so glad no one called the cops because they probably saw me struggle to get in the window. And I'm like,
one of your neighbors has a video of your
hope they
ass.
do.
Yeah, we're gonna need
hanging out
that.
the
I
window.
hope they do. But as soon as it happened, I called my mom, I called my dad, I called Linnea. I was like, everyone's got to know what the fuck just happened because I can't be unsupervised. She was gone for like maybe 8 hours, and I locked myself out of the house.
No, man, that's one you take to the grave. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, you're never telling that story ever again beyond this point.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna tell it all the time. I can't wait for Thanksgiving.
I was gonna say every Christmas, every Thanksgiving, Corners was like, so let me tell you guys what happened in
I got double audio from you, Corn.
So
Big.
And the that picture I sent that shows you that bench, the bottom of that window is like nipple height. Like it's a tall window. So I was like and like that bench is literally just like concrete blocks with like wooden slats in them, and they just like rock back and forth. And I'm like, oh God, I really don't want to fall off this. Like if I break something, I'm
not
done.
saying stuck on the window is a category, but Corn Dog,
I'm stuck, step bro.
Yeah.
Unfortunate glory holes on Reddit.
yeah.
How many?
Jesus.
If you were to guess, how many cups of sweat did you sweat trying to get back into that window?
Probably a good 1.5. Like it wasn't
Easily.
too bad.
God damn.
Corn Dog easily lost more weight than the rest of us this week. Just in
Dude,
that one event.
just squeezing in this fucking window. Because like if I would have went head first and just like flopped in, I would have like broken my desk. My feet would have hit it. My monitors would have fell. It would have been terrible. Because this
That would've been the
desk
best part,
covers
though.
up. It covers up like 4 inches of the window, so like I didn't have the whole window space to get in the window.
So,
But you did it.
what?
Congrats.
What we're
Yeah,
gonna
the
do-
mower works great.
Yo,
Works great.
invest in a hierarchy.
I
Type
know,
this whole
man.
thing up
Hide a
as
key
the
rock.
Amazon review for the mower.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Like, hey, the fucking mower locked me out of my house.
All right.
Give it a
Right,
1-star
mower.
review and then write
10.
that.
The yard looks great. The window's secure, and it took me a long time to figure out how the fuck to put the screen back in. Like I couldn't. I kept turning it. And I'm like, no, that's not how that goes in. And I turn
Is
it
it one of those
again.
like
It was
pull
like
apart ones that adjust when you
no,
pull it to the
it's
side?
like an old screen. You're literally just like you pinch the bitch, and like a little metal spring will decompress.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's
Yeah,
like a
Yeah.
full-on
like you
steel
put in one
frame.
side
Yeah,
Okay, I
first.
know,
Yeah.
but I'm so glad I had my window open because if I didn't, I'd just be done for. My
Super
phone, my
embarrassed.
keys, my wallet, everything was in the house.
Knocking on your neighbor's
Linnea would've
door. It's
just
like I
came
got
back
locked
home.
out.
Linnea 100% would have just came back home. He would have not asked help from any neighbor. Instead, he would have just tried to start a fire with his shirt, and he was just wearing pants outside.
He would have
I
ended up
got
on
a
that
fire
bench
pit,
just
man. I
laying
would have
there.
been out there. Like we got enough sticks and shit. I would have been good.
It's like, what are you doing? It was a nice day. I figured I'm gonna barbecue in the back. I
Yeah.
was waiting for you to come home.
I wanted
I
to
was
camp
feeling
in the yard.
nostalgic for my day in the field. You know.
Damn, like this happened like 8 p.m. and I was like, she's in Southern Illinois. Like, there's no way she's getting to me,
Oh,
even if
there's
I called
no
her.
chance.
She's like
Kira's
down
got a
in
point.
Champaign.
Put the battery for the door lock in your Amazon cart right now.
No, it's like regular ass AA batteries.
Get a
I
pair
just
of
haven't done
rechargeable
it.
ones, and you're good to go.
It's just I don't use that door very often. That's
Alright.
my story, man.
All right, back on track.
So I had a few topics I wanted to go into this week. There were like a few like gaming topics. So the first one I wanted to go into is kind of a follow up of the last time, like I guess 5 weeks ago from today when we were talking about um like what we would want for peripherals. And it looks like there is a company that's called Orbital, and they're actually coming out with a well, they're not coming out with, but it looks like they're in development for like a mouse where you can. It has like the sensor, and then it has like magnetic parts on pretty much the entirety of the mouse, and it allows you to make your own shape essentially. And I wanted to know like what your guys' thoughts were, like if you guys would buy one, or if you think that that would be the way to go moving forward as far as like mice are concerned from companies.
I would 100% buy one, but for steady, just so I can hear him get pissed, throw it at a wall, and listen to it blow up like a fucking box of
Oh.
Legos.
I was gonna say it's like a Lego thing you smash.
Yeah.
So I've never yeeted my fucking mouse. I have in anger, like maybe like picked it up, hit it on the table like once or twice. Controllers are a different story.
Could you imagine though, just a steady rage, you just hear that shit just blow up on his fucking desk?
Yeah,
God
it's just
damn
like
it.
Sonic rings on his fucking.
Oh man, that
It's
that would
fucking desk.
be a very expensive mistake that I would not want to make. But I'm all for a modular mouse that like could accommodate my really weird and stupid way of holding a mouse. I'd be super fucking happy if they come up with something that's wide and designed for like me to put my pinky off to the side. I'd be super fun. I would pay whatever the fucking price is.
I want a
As
little
long as the
sidecar
sensor
for
works. Yeah, like a little exactly
it. A little sidecar
like
for my
on a
pinky.
motorcycle, just right
Yeah.
on the side.
Yep.
I'd be super fucking excited. As long as like the sensor doesn't suck and it's using optical switches, I'm good to go. I'll pay whatever the fuck the price is.
So funnily enough, it seems because like I've been looking into like mouse companies that aren't necessarily like the big three, like Logitech, SteelSeries, and Razer,
Mhm.
and it seems like because the main sensor that's out now is called the 3395, and by PixArt, and all of them have the exact same sensor, and a lot of them are using the same optical switches that Razer uses. So it seems like I guess the technology has gotten cheap enough to where the stat like even if you buy like a cheap $50 like AliExpress mouse, for the most part it'll have like that's the bread and butter would be like the PixArt 3395, which allows you to go up to 4000 polling rate. And the majority of them have the optical switches. So I think it'd be pretty cool like if those companies just shift their like model to this, or if this company actually takes off, because they're still in Q1 2024. They're just doing QC and like design and stuff.
Yep.
Like they're according to their timeline, they're not going to start shipping until Q1 2025. And I think by that time we'd even have like a 33 or like a 3495 or something that's like a little bit newer as far as sensors are concerned. So I'm actually kind of hyped, and I'm gonna be following this. Like, depending on how much it is, like I might buy it if they have like a Kickstarter type deal for their first run. I definitely buy into it just to see like what the just to see what it's about, because it does seem super interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm of the standpoint of like I only use MMO mice because I cannot stand having the number pad ever on a keyboard. So if they have some type of like modular section for it, I'm down to try it.
Yeah, I
Like
think that would be.
Corsair, this thing is a behemoth, dude. Like this is a weapon easily.
Yeah, you use a tank for a mouse.
I like the idea of a modular mouse. I mean, we'll get to the point eventually where they'll send you like the mold kit and you put your hand in it and they'll make one like specifically for you in like,
That'd
I
be
don't
pretty
know,
dope.
10 years. I mean, they do the shit with like earbuds or like earplugs.
Right.
A mouse
Yeah.
form fitted to you. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. They
I-
give you instructions on how to like put your hand in the foam and how
Yeah.
to grip it properly, and it's like, all right, cool, we'll custom make it for you, 3D print it, whatever the fuck, and you're good to go.
And there's like there's mice that are out now that are using like I think it's called like composite fiber or something like that. Like it's not carbon fiber, but it's like a composite of like some type of resin. So I feel like since they found a way to make that material like strong enough for it to be used like on a mouse, I feel like if they could find like a way to use that as like a filament with that type of material, I feel like it would be like sooner rather than later we could get that as far as like a form fitting or like a build your own mouse kit.
I want electrodes on my forearm where I can just move my hand and the cursor does the shit. I tap, it clicks.
Just do the Neuralink with what's his face? Elon
You want
Musk.
to
With
take it back
ads.
old school to a Nintendo Power Glove?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So uh the other topic I wanted to go into, then we're gonna wrap this up with boring Xbox shit at the end. But there's a monitor that's coming out that uses AI to give you cheat codes.
It's
And
100% cheating.
I kind of wanted to dig a little bit deeper into this.
It's hard to argue that it's not cheating.
Yeah. And I feel like unfortunately there would only be like one company that would be able to fucking have an anti-cheat that'll work for this. It would be fucking Riot.
Yeah.
And
Be the problem.
I feel like
because it's hardware based. It's built into the monitor. I don't know if it's running a software for it to do its thing, or if it's all being
I
done
think it would
on
have
board.
to.
Yeah, if it's a software based, then yeah.
So you're saying that like it
they can do an
basically comes
anti-cheat for
with a cheat in it already that somebody's
Well,
created?
No, it uses
It's-
AI to help you make better game time decisions essentially.
So essentially, it'll be like it would take data from your game that you're currently playing and be like, hey, there's an enemy most likely on this corner. It could be wrong, it could be right, but it's essentially having a
Gotcha.
coach with you the entire time.
So it's not actually doing wall hacks or aim assist or anything like that.
No.
It's just
No, but
giving
it's
you
doing
good pinch points, shit like
calculations
that.
and generation.
It's
Yeah,
a-
I got you.
it's
I got
It's a
you.
third party
Although, like-
giving you information outside of what your game
Right,
is.
right.
yeah.
It's cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's very cool.
It's cool to see tech advance this way. But I definitely can see the cheating approach of it. I mean, most of us have monitors that have the built-in cursor.
Reticle.
Yeah, so this
Yeah.
is like taking that and really amplifying it. You know, like I'll
This
argue
was
that
a-
all day. I don't give a fuck. I'll use my like if a game doesn't have a cursor, an aim point, I don't give a fuck. I'll use it sometimes. You
No,
know,
I
but
use
this
the-
is different.
That's the only way I play Tarkov is with the fucking crosshair. Fuck that.
Yeah,
don't
built-in
even know how to turn
crosshair.
that
I've
on.
used it a couple
Yeah, I
times.
don't know. That's neat.
It is what it is. But this is like it showing you having the crosshair, and then it also telling you, I hear footsteps here, and showing you where they're moving based on the sound it's picking up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think it. So I kind of wanted to dig a little bit deeper into this because it's like I wonder if there are more companies that are going to go down this avenue because it seems like at least for the games that I play, there are like huge cheating problems. Actually, I would say like in majority of or like yeah, majority of the notable like
Yeah,
FPS titles that are out
famous.
now.
Yeah,
Like for
Anything that has
a
a
example,
ranked
popular
platform
game-
has
yeah,
yeah. If it's a popular game or if it's a competitive game, period, you have fucking no lifers that want to cheat, no
I don't
matter
even think
what.
it has to be popular. It's just, is it competitive? There's cheaters.
yeah.
I just wonder if there's gonna be because it's using AI, right? Like that's the whole theme of it. This monitor, it's using AI to help you within your game. I just wonder if there are gonna be like other companies that like jump on this bandwagon because there's it's like now is the perfect time to do it because there's such a huge cheating problem in Counter Strike, in Call of Duty, in Apex, and those are like the three of the biggest like competitive like esports titles on the scene right now. And there's they're still struggling to figure out a proper way to get an anti-cheat or to get rid of cheaters. This like why if you're like a super hard sweat in that game, why wouldn't you want to buy this? It's kind of like the prime time to sell something like this.
Not really. And I'm saying this because I used to do compatibility testing. Once you have a device associated with it, it's a lot easier to make something specific for that, right? So, like, okay, you bought this monitor makes you cheat. Dope. Me, the anti cheat person, would buy it, test it. How do I not have it work? And now you just have a monitor with software that doesn't run. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be a constant back and forth of updating
Yeah.
to try to circumvent, patch, just constant back and forth.
So
Like it seems like a lot of R&R for something that might not take off the way they're expecting.
so what you think? Do you think like this will just blow up before? Like
think it's gonna
gets
take
to
some
I think
market?
it'll
time.
sell. I think it'll
I
sell
think
no
it's
matter what.
100% gonna sell.
Yeah, there's gonna be that initial person that buys it. MSI doesn't really have to give a fuck about like, oh, it gets banned afterwards. Oh shit. Well, you have a monitor that you already bought, and that'd be the end of it. There are definitely gonna be people that want to be a part of it and see what it's like, and it's gonna sell.
Man, that would be such a shitty genius move. They sell you a regular monitor, right? It's got a software. They're like, all right, I'm playing in this game. And then it will just randomly give you pings. Like it doesn't, it's no actual AI in it.
It's a fucking video file that's just
Yeah.
playing overlaid on top of you. It's like, you son of a bitch.
Like you're playing
It's-
like Call of Duty and like someone's over here, like that's off the map. What the fuck are you telling me, man?
Whether
Right
you're
now,
playing
an
Call of Duty,
MSI
it's like
engineer
alternator on the floor,
spit
30
up.
feet. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, corner. Right now, an MSI engineer just spit up their fucking drink because you cracked the code. That's all it is.
Yeah. They're like, son of a bitch, cancel it.
That fucking corn dog dude's onto us already. Fuck.
It's like there were footsteps on the right. If you happen to turn to the right and someone's there, see, it's working. And if it's
you
not
imagine-
working, it was a prediction. We were off. And
So
it's
it's
all a
just
video
a-
file.
It's a
it's-
tarot reading fucking cheating.
Oh my god, I'm gonna make a cheat system that's called tarot reading. It's just video files that play with your games.
Dude. Could you
like, it
imagine
could
it starts
be, right,
working
you know?
outside of video games and you're watching some fucking like Cornhub shit and it's like you're gonna bust now 3 and it just does like a fucking
What?
timer on it.
And then it ruined it, bro.
But it's right.
But it's got like voting systems on the side, like you're gambling. Will she gag? Yes or no? Be like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
It's like
Who Wants a
you get a-
Millionaire fucking timer.
you get a firmware update. It's like those books where you have to turn to a certain page. where you-
Yeah, I kind of like this AI monitor. I think there's a lot of potential in it.
Like that's gotta suck, dude. Like you're right there, and then it's like, oh, you gotta update. It's like, son of a bitch.
It's frozen
Be
on
a
the
man,
dude's
finish
face. You're like,
anyway.
no.
No.
Hey, how do I go back? How do I go back? I didn't put my finger on the page. You saw it.
You're left rethinking your life the rest of the day. That's it.
All right.
Oh, could you
so,
imagine watching a movie and it gives you spoilers?
Dude,
Oh,
That's the bad guy. Fuck.
You also, all right, it's funny you
Then
say
he would
that.
use that for scary movies, so he wouldn't get jump scared.
Scary games. Scary games, 100%.
Oh,
I'm with
but
you.
if it's just a
In
video
3,
file, it
2,
like fucks
1,
with you.
like-
It's like, all right,
Yeah.
jump scare in 3, 2. God damn it! Missed the countdown.
So we already have something. So I don't know if you've noticed, Corn Dog, or anyone that's used Amazon Prime and watched videos. They have their whole X-ray thing, and a lot of times it's a small thing. But like, let's say you're watching a movie or a show, and a character's wearing a mask or a helmet, and you don't know who the actor behind it is.
I know
The
what you're talking
X-ray
about.
will pop up like if you move your mouse and show you all the actors in the current scene.
Yeah,
So
it did that for
Oh.
Saltburn. Because I watched it on Amazon, and there was like
okay.
there was like when there were certain people in well, this is like probably fucking completely wrong as to like what you're talking about, but it gave you like all the IMDb thing for the actors that were on the screen, like
That
when
are
you would
currently
pause it.
in the
Yeah.
in the scene, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
watching the Fallout show, and without spoilers, there's a character wearing a mask, like inside of a suit of armor, and I didn't know who the actor was. But then I moved my mouse, and it's like, oh, this person is in the scene. I was like, get the fuck out of here! Who? I was like, oh shit! And then the reveal was like 5 minutes later when they took off the mask, and it was already ruined for me because it told me on the whole Amazon thing who was currently in this scene.
That's
So it's like
fucked.
it's almost, yeah, like we're already heading there where AI and all this shit is gonna like ruin the active movie we're currently watching or the game we're playing.
Still
What
cool.
are your what are your thoughts, Beef? You've been awfully quiet so far.
No, I think it's cool. I like MSI, so
Are
I'm
you gonna
not
buy
gonna
one,
say
Beef?
I'll buy it. I already told y'all I would buy the motherfucker, so I will buy it. You trying to out me? I don't give a
I
shit.
got the
I don't give a
monitor. All
shit.
right,
I'm
cool.
an asshole piece of shit. Hey, they're gonna cheat. Can't beat them. Join them. Let's all cheat. Let's
Hey,
fucking
Beef, if you
ruin
get
it.
it, let's play
Let's-
Tarkov.
Let's ruin. Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna ruin it for everybody.
100%.
But the
Yep.
problem with Tarkov is that they're gonna give you fucking advice in scavish.
Russian. In Russian.
Chick priki. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean, bro?
And Beaver's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm buying it. I'll buy it.
But
You're part of the problem, Beef. Part of
It
the
is
problem.
what it is, man.
Hey, someone's got to test
But the
it.
minute they tell me I'm whacking off wrong while I'm watching Corn, because that's what I'll do on that monitor, I'm gonna be upset.
Try an overhand grip, and you're
They're
like,
like,
what the fuck?
that's too vigorous.
It's like
It's
giving
too
you
vigorous.
advice.
Slow it
all you
down.
got?
That's too rough.
Slow down. It's got a track record of your normal time, and it's like you're slow down. You're gonna.
Yeah,
And
it
Beef's like,
pops
"No,
up already.
shit."
Like, hey,
Like,
man, don't
wait.
fucking judge me. I'm on a time crunch.
Yeah.
I forgot. All right, so this side kind of story here, if it's cool. I don't know if you want me to fucking bring
Absolutely.
this one up, but do you guys remember how there used to be like the connections for like Apple Watches and Samsung Watches to your gym account?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys would know this, but we had one of those back in like our base in 29 Palms on the fucking monitor. But I used to go to the gym at like 11:30 at night, midnight, and you would see like people's heart rates spiking in the middle of fucking night. It's like, why is Johnny got 180 fucking beats per minute right now? Brother's not
He's
here. It's
fucking
just me. Who's running?
screaming on
He's
it.
busting some knuckle children.
Either that or Big C's two names
Dude,
that are at the same
180?
rate.
Yeah, just
At the same
keeping
time?
pace.
It's like, oh.
Hey,
Like, oh,
I feel like if your heart rate hits 120 while jacking off, see a doctor.
Dude, yeah.
See a doctor. Stop immediately. It shouldn't be that high,
Fucking-
man.
No, that's an
Just
issue.
about
extreme,
that, 'cause-
extreme stroking.
Fucking
Oh,
Oh,
eyes
is that
across,
is that an
bloodshot.
Olympic sport? I'm in.
Yeah.
Beaver's like, wait a minute.
I found my calling.
Like,
I'm not good at much, but boy, extreme stroking sounds right up my alley.
go to the doctor. Like, man, I don't know, doc. Every time I masturbate, I pass out. I'm like, you're having a stroke. Stop.
Oh,
I
Oh,
guess it's not a good orgasm. You're dying.
the least amount of movement to finish. Whoever does that wins.
Yeah, is it shortest time or longest time? Like, how's it
He's gonna
going?
parlay that with a shooting dice competition.
Yeah.
It would have to be like, I think you regulate it with like something with a steady beats per minute. The fucking jack off machines from Japan that we were talking
Yeah,
about.
hell yeah.
Program that bitch to like beats per minute.
You gotta
and
no
everyone just gotta sit
It's
in that
just
bitch.
it's just like when you're giving somebody CPR, you gotta do it to what's that song? Is
Staying
it
alive.
that you gotta do it to the same beat. You stroke it to that beat.
Or another one bites the dust, depending on what the outcome you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your heart rate's that high, then
Got some shit
I
you
don't know.
gotta do.
it's like
Yeah,
on
so is
180
it?
over
Are you able
90
to
while
buy it yet,
stroking
or
it.
is it
It's not
still
even off.
in
Holy
like?
shit.
180. Jesus
So-
Christ.
I don't think the monitor is out yet.
Yeah,
It
they
was
showed
a
it like at a convention thing. Like
yeah.
soon kind of thing.
So they
I
have
think it's fucked,
actual.
though.
They have actual test of it, like where they're
Yeah.
using it
On
Yeah,
the
it
live.
show
shows
Oh,
floor and everything showing it.
Yeah,
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 no,
Beef
I'm
didn't
it,
do
gonna.
his
it
homework.
shows it working.
Beef didn't watch the video.
Yeah, great job, beef.
Good job,
Good job, Beef.
I do my best.
Ooh.
Hey,
So
it's a cool
the,
concept.
Beef's gonna buy it as soon as it comes out,
Oh,
dude.
it's MSI. I'm an MSI whore. I'm in it.
Beef's got it pre-ordered already. That's it.
So the last topic I wanted to go over, as far as like the tech bullshit that I have, is so there are rumors of like the Xbox being opened up, meaning like allowing Windows on it, because like those there's been rumors like on Twitter that Phil Spencer was talking about that Epic Games may come to like the Epic Games store may come
Yeah,
to Xbox.
Steam and yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking like thinking long term for gaming consoles, I feel like that's the way to go. Like Xbox and PlayStation become like but the only issue is I don't know how they would be able to keep the games exclusive to like their respective platforms. But I feel like that would be kind of the way for them to go, especially Microsoft, because like they they have all the rights to Windows. So instead of just like trying to figure out another way to have like a closed ecosystem for gaming, if they just open it up and they become another system integrator, like um what was it? What did he call it? And Next, like Next.
It's
Oh,
next,
it's
fucker.
next. Yeah, the
Next.
Z's the
It's
Z
next,
is
you
silent.
fuckers. Yeah, next.
Or like and I feel like I actually believe like that's the way that they can continue to be profitable, because even like esports games, the majority of them are played on computer. Like none of them are exclusive to either one of the consoles. And the funnily enough, Xbox is releasing their games on PlayStation now. Like Sea of Thieves just went into closed beta on PS5, and the release date is coming up pretty soon. So I feel like at least if Xbox and like the Sony PlayStation division, if they want to like continue their success in gaming, I feel like this would be the route to go for them to have like some type of either their own computer, or if they go like the way of NZXT or
I said,
like iBuy
we
Power.
talked about this before that we're just one step closer to Sony and Microsoft releasing their own pre-builds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like they'll still
Yeah.
release like the Xbox, but they're like, hey, we got a section of like little pre-builds you guys can get too.
Yeah.
We're just
But I
actually
think at
heading down that
point-
path.
At that point, I think Microsoft will still be in the lead because, like, hey, it comes preloaded with Windows and software and shit like that. Sony would have
But
to do
Sony already
something.
makes PCs.
Yeah, but I mean, like
Oh,
Boom
yeah,
was saying,
Vio, right?
the Sony Vios for the laptops and everything. Like Boom was saying, what would be what would make somebody buy one
differentiator.
pre-built over another, right? You know,
Yeah.
at least like my Xbox and PlayStation, two very different softwares, the way everything runs, same archetype for the way they build the games and everything, but like the overall UI is very different. You know, so like what would be one over the other? Like why would you get a PC built by Sony versus a PC built by Microsoft for gaming?
The colors it comes in.
It's at the point it boils down to some stupid shit like that. Yeah,
Well,
like that's
no.
almost where we're at now.
Like because like there wouldn't be a way for them to have like is it called DRM for like if you're down, like let's say they're still releasing God of War for only like PlayStation computers. What is to stop someone from like being on an Xbox pre-built computer from getting that game? Like you get what I'm saying? Like now you have to
It'd
buy
be
a
figuring
PlayStation
out
5.
it would be figuring out whatever the other company's offering as their ace in a hole to make it proprietary and emulating it on said other platform.
So
Same
there
way
would be
like
no
we have Switch emulators. You know what I mean? Like it's just figuring out a way to have a software run it.
Gotcha. So then, like, so I guess maybe that's why they wouldn't go through with just being their own pre-built because they're still trying to rest on the fact that they have like
Exclusive.
exclusive
What
titles and
I
Exclusives,
stuff.
yeah.
Right.
what I think where they may end up going would be something like just a remote play system. You have a Steam library, and then you'd basically be playing it over the cloud. Accessing that using your console as like a remote device. But if you're
Well,
already at home and doing everything from one stationary place, then
I
just get
think
on
they'll
your
just
fucking
launch
PC and
a,
play.
a sub company like Sony. Was it Vizio? Was it for
Yeah,
laptops?
Sony
Vio,
Vio.
Sony
That was their
Vios.
computer.
So why don't they just take Vio, like that company name, and then do pre-builts out of that?
They could.
Wait, do they still make Sony Vios? Let me see.
I don't
Yeah,
know, but even
whatever
then,
their
like
laptop is, they
they'd
can just
still
take that
be
name. I mean, Microsoft
they'd
could
be
do the
competing
same
with
thing.
themselves though, because like the whole console thing is where Microsoft
They're
has
just
fully
double
embraced
dipping.
Microsoft has fully embraced the whole fucking buy our games on a PC or the Xbox. We don't give a shit, just play our fucking games. And it's been going very well for them. Whereas with
That was
Sony,
it.
that's not the case.
I mean, like that also brings up the question then if they do that remote play shit. I
Right.
mean, what was it? Stadia was released and dead within a year. Like
Wait, Sony?
everybody just get on Stadia, and then it launched, and it's like the fucking controllers barely even connect, Chief. Like, what do you want?
It's
Didn't they catch fire?
USB-C. I don't know about that. They're
I
USB-C
don't know.
controllers, but they're super fucking bitchy and finicky.
Yeah,
They had a couple of updates to make it more compatible with things. It was weird. I'm like, it's just a Type C controller. Why are you guys being this way? Stop being Apple. Stop being proprietary. Just make the shit work.
So from what I'm looking at, it looks like Vio is its own company now. Like it's not even owned by Sony anymore.
oh no shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so
they either
Sony-
broke off or Sony said get the fuck out.
yeah, because I
Probably.
looked it up and it says that the parent organization for Vio is Japan Industry Partners Incorporated. Unless that's like the parent company. I don't think that's the parent company for Sony.
Might be.
Listen, there's
It's all,
like
it's
four
all part of
companies
one
that run the
big ass-
world.
Yeah, it's one
Yeah,
big ass
right.
umbrella.
Yeah.
Either way, I feel like that would be the way for them to go though. Like they have their Vio like pre-built, like Corn Dog said, and then Xbox would just be like a the Xbox PC or whatever. Or
I want
the
Sony to dip back
One
into
PC or whatever
handhelds.
stupid name they'll think of.
I think at that
PCX.
point it would just be like their selling point would be like, get the game on PS5, or get it a year later, certified to work at these frames, this performance on a Vio stamped. And it's like fucking marketing people.
Has
That's
Xbox
what
ever
they boil
had a
down to.
handheld?
No,
Does
I wa-
who have
I
a
want-
handheld?
Xbox,
Microsoft
because
for
Sony
Xbox.
had the
No,
PSP.
They've never had a handheld. Handheld.
Yep.
They just
I
have
want
like
to see more of
the
those.
they just have like their app that you could get on your phone, so you could play like the cloud games.
The cloud-based gaming, yeah.
I want to see more handhelds. Take me to the
Well,
future.
I think with the existence now of handhelds, of cloud gaming, your phone is basically a handheld for whatever you have access to. Whereas Nintendo, they're like, no, we don't give a fuck. We still make legit
Oh, special
handhelds. We have
guest.
this Switch, and there he is. Just his eyes are popping up.
The
Okay.
world
You,
stopped.
you got to bring him up big. All we see is like the top of his head, just hair.
Yeah, we're trying to
There
monetize.
you
it.
go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next topic. So I have a lot of pride in the useless digital shit that I have on like as far as achievements and like in-game cosmetics and stuff. So I wanted to know, and I'll go last. What are your guys' most like prized in-game possessions? Like whether it be achievements or like skins, cosmetics, like it could be more than one too. Like what is your holy grails that you have like that you've gotten through gaming?
I
You
would
want me to
say
get mine
can
out the way
go.
for?
I said mine's
Go ahead.
pretty close. I hit plat in League of Legends, which I was proud of. I think the one I'm more proud of is every rank system I've ever like competed in. I've always hit at least gold. That's always been my standard.
You were actually you said that when we were playing Valorant, and that was what got me to like hit gold in everything that I played. I hit
It's
gold
like
in
always
Rocket League. I hit gold in Valorant, in Apex, I was like, yeah, dude,
It's
that's
just
kind
it
of a
feels
cool
good.
goal.
It well rounded. Like I'm not great at any one particular game, but I'm good at most of them. Continue. That's all I got.
Oh, all right.
Steady.
No, I mean, I feel like you guys already know what mine is. Mine is definitely my Excalibur Prime in Warframe.
Oh, I forgot about
Um,
Warframe.
Yeah, that is my go-to
Ground
Warframe.
floor, baby.
So could you
Nobody
explain
else.
it to the viewer, Steady, that like
Oh yeah, we'll do. So, I mean, if you guys haven't heard of Warframe by now, it's a free-to-play game. It's been out for many, many years. But when it was first announced, they had a beta for it, a closed beta. And then I think they had an open beta on PC before it was multi console and everything. You could buy stuff. You could buy a supporter kit to try to, make the game last and everything. There was an exclusive Warframe that you would get during that time frame, and the game didn't really have the popularity or whatever, so it not many people have it. Now the game is out, it gained its popularity, it's super huge, and then like everyone that came late to the game was like, "Oh, how do we get this frame that we see every once in a while?" It's like, well, you can't. This was part of the beta phase only, so there's no other way to get it. People were super fucking pissed off about it and everything, and it fuels my love for the fact that I have that frame. Um, I love it. There and the weirdest thing, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit of an ego boost. I was playing with Kuda, and he also has the same frame, so we always bring it out. We were playing a random match, and this one guy was like, "Oh, thank you for supporting the game in beta phase," and I was like, "What the fuck?" But then I was like, "You're welcome." Like,
That's
yeah,
right. We only met each other because of me, asshole. Remember that.
yeah, like it definitely, yeah, no, it feels good. It's like, yeah, I have it. Yeah, you guys don't. Yeah, cry. You can't get it anymore.
Right.
They're never gonna re-release it
Right.
legally. You're never gonna be able to get it. So
Legally?
Val, yeah,
Legally?
I will be on that lawsuit. Definitely. Like I was like, oh, we're gonna file a class action lawsuit. They came back out with it. They lied. It's no longer exclusive if you re-release it. So I'll be on that list if they fucking
He's so
ever re-release it. I'll be there.
You are so
So-
fucking petty, dude.
Like I've gotten some hate comments too in game. It's like one guy was like, "Oh, whose dick did you have to suck to get that?" And I was like,
Your dad's.
Mine.
my own dick.
It's so huge.
Yeah,
No,
hashtag a
for
Pringles
me.
can. Something like
That is my favorite in game. It doesn't matter like where it ranks in terms of usefulness. I will exclusively fucking use that frame anytime I jump back into the game and just walk around the community hub like I'm just strutting my shit, dude. Love it. I love it.
Oh yeah. What about you, Big?
Mine's a little bit it's a complete opposite of petty. It is in, I want to say fucking like 2010 or 2009. World of Warcraft launched Pokemon for WoW. Dumbest thing ever. However, back then, I caught like this little black tiger cub, and then eventually started the things like every time I get a dog, I would make or catch a animal in WoW and name it that animal. So like after like my dog passed away a couple years ago, that's the only place I have him in there. So it's like more
Oh,
sentimental than
Fuck
anything.
yeah.
It's like the most
But it's
wholesome
like-
shit I
Yeah,
could ever
yeah.
I
only
think
have-
of, dude.
I was like, I only have my pets. Like I have all of them in WoW. So if I ever like need to log back in, they're still there.
That's dope, actually.
That's a
Cool.
news story if I've ever heard one. Call up NPR or IGN or something.
No, that is a feel good
Wholesome one.
like, hey, gamers are good people, and then this is like the story.
Yeah, just
That's
don't show
dope.
them
I actually
private
really like
chats.
that. That's cool.
Wait, what happened? I missed what
You said don't
was
show the
like,
private chat.
Yeah.
Do you have anything, Beef?
I
Yeah,
do.
Beef, tell us about your.
And it
EO
is
that
not
you
yeah,
it
talk
is
about.
it is
yeah.
not wholesome.
Mine isn't either.
So it was Apex, and I wanted Wraith's her little dagger, right?
Oh, the fucking
The kunai?
heirloom?
Heirlooms?
Yeah, that. Okay, so hear me out. I wasn't getting it. and I was just getting the free packs, like whatever I could get
How
in the
much?
game, and
How
I'll
much?
get there, and so I'm getting them, and I'm busting my ass for these every time. I'm like, fuck yeah, another free pack. I'm gonna open it. Nothing, and then I come to find out, I do a Google search, it's like 500 packs need to be opened before you get one heirloom, and I'm like, fucking challenge accepted. Go on there. Let's see. 10 by 10, bitches. 10 by 10. Just
Oh shit.
10, 10, 10 till I got to 500.
Did you keep count? Oh, you
Yeah.
bought.
Oh, I
500?
just yeah, and then I started to open. Then I opened all 500. Not a single fucking one came out of that 500. I was mad. I was livid.
At that point, Beeb, might be grounds for a lawsuit. Like you guys said, 1 out of 500 will definitely get me this goddamn thing.
My fat
thought it
ass
was
gets
the
on.
500th
So
one
David
was
back at
like
it again.
guaranteed.
So I thought so too. Literally stop playing that day. I'm pissed. I'm like, I'm gonna throw everything that I own out of this house. So get back on the next day, get a free pack, open that bitch up, heirloom. I about shit my pants. That was I was like, ah!
The 500 was just him building up the.
I edged the entire time for 500 of those things. Just yeah. So that is the one item that I have in a game where I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. So
That's dope. Hell yeah.
That's
did I spend $1 billion to get it? Yeah, I did.
So I have two. I have a lot, but I narrowed it down to two. The first one, which is like the shorter story, is so in Counter-Strike, there is a they have collections based on like the maps that come out. So when like the majors come out, like when you buy a souvenir, it'll be like the teams that win against each other on that map, and then it'll be whatever like the organizer and like whatever tournament it is, like it'll be from that collection of guns. So in 2022 or 2023 I think it was, during the Paris major, they released the Anubis pack, which would had like Egyptian themed guns. And so I started fucking open because they were only like, I think they were like $2 and you didn't need a key. So I just started opening those bitches like it was like way like disgusting amount of packs opening. I don't think I hit the 4,000 though, but I opened the like the hitter of the case, which is the Golden Eye of Horus M4. And the odds of getting that is 1 in 4,000. And the day that I got it, I was like, it was, I think I had like $2 left on my Steam balance. It was like the perfect amount to buy that one case. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to unbox the Eye of Horus today. And I said it, and then it showed up, and I was like, there's no fucking way, dude. Like 1 in 4,000. And then I ended up like getting different gloves. So I sold the gun, and then I immediately regretted it. And so like there's a way kind of like similar to cryptocurrency where you can track who has like whatever item you unboxed. So I started looking, and I found the person that had it. So I started messaging them like, because I ended up buying another one to try and trade back for it. So I messaged them for like 2 weeks and nothing. And then they finally blocked me. And I was like, fuck, dude, like it's just gone forever. And then fast forward like maybe a month later, I found it back on the trading site that I initially sold it on. So I just did an even trade and I got it back. So I was like, fuck it. Like no matter what, like whatever gloves I get, whatever knife I get, even if it doesn't match, I'm keeping this fucking gun in my collection because it's like it's 1 in 4,000. I unboxed it on like crazy lucky bullshit day. Where I was just like, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna open it today, and it just showed up.
Boom,
and
got
then
it
the
back and whispered to it. It's like, I'll never let you go again.
no, I was
Never
just like,
sorry.
I was like, yo, dude, like I was just like, yo, why the fuck did I do that, dude? Like that was so dumb. It was like 1 in 4,000, and I unboxed it. And, like most of the people, like they'll just unbox and then just instantly sell, like I did. But it's cool that now, like I have it, and you can see that I unboxed it on like that day or whatever. And then the second one is kind of like a little bit of a longer story. So I had I had my Xbox account since I think 2006 or 2007. Um, and then like I finally got Xbox Live in high school, and I started like just playing like crazy, getting like a bunch of achievements and stuff. And so when I switched over from Xbox to PS, or it was Xbox 360 to PS4, um, Yahoo closed out my email account. So
Mm.
when I was trying to, because I actually bought an Xbox One as well. So when I went to get my Xbox account back, there was no way for me to recover my like my achievements and stuff. And the reason why I wanted to get it back is because I have an achievement in Halo Reach that only 8% of people have, like out of all Xbox. And so like, and I worked my ass off for this stupid fucking achievement. And it's called Heat in the Pipe, and you have to score 1,000,000 points in a firefight game. That shit, no bullshit, took me like 7 hours to get, and it would have just been lost. So it took me like, I think it was a year to the day of going back and forth with the Xbox support. And like the way I ended up getting that account back was I had to send them a picture of my Xbox 360 logged in with the account, and I told them like I don't like, I have the Xbox, I have access to this account, I can't change my password, and I don't have the email anymore because Yahoo closed it out. And then fucking after a year, someone was like, "Oh shit, okay, cool. Let's just make a new Let's just link a new email address to this account, and then we can get it back." And like the phone call took like, or no, it was actually an email chain, and then I called. The call took like fucking 10 minutes, and meanwhile I was like working for a whole fucking year trying to get this account back for this stupid achievement.
So it
But
took a year to get that one rep that didn't have their head up their ass. That was like,
yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, no, this checks out. This makes sense.
And it's sick. And even though like it's a stupid, like my name is Dan the Creator, which is like definitely like it's like a relic from the time. I don't want to change the name because it's been that way since high school, and like this is like I've did all of my Call of Duty grinding with this account. So I like this. I thought it was super cool, and I don't want to go through that shit again. So I'm making sure I have the password and the fucking email for this shit.
I thought of another one.
Good.
I got called Korean in League of Legends.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. I was popping off on Braum playing support. Stole a dragon with nothing with a single ability, which you're not supposed to do as a support. And then they were like, "Oh, that was good shit." And then I blindly stole another, like, it's called the Scuttle Crab, just like a little river monster that we couldn't see. Just like blindly shot my Q over and stole it again. And they're like, "Yo, this dude's fucking crazy." And they called me Korean, and I was like, "Damn, like, shit, stop, dude. I'm getting sweaty."
Yeah, you for sure had a boner after you said
Oh
that.
fuck yeah, I felt good, dude.
So, like Corno, what's the highest rank you hit in league? That's
Korean?
league Korean. It's like,
Korean.
oh shit.
I got. Do you guys have like not proud gaming moments?
Every day.
Like the one I can think of is when I got blackout drunk and beat Pokemon Sun and Moon with nothing but a Mudsdale,
Dude,
and I woke up pissed because I wanted to play it.
bro, so this is why I keep on asking you guys about Elden Ring. So I was like sick and tired of playing. I forgot which Battlefield it was, and I was like completely off of Call of Duty at this point. But Dark Souls 3 had just came out. I could not beat the fucking first boss in the practice boss or
tutorial?
whatever. Yeah, I couldn't beat the fucking tutorial boss. I went out, got super fucking drunk, beat it first try. And I was like, dude, I don't know if my body could handle me being this drunk playing this game to fucking finish it. So I never bought another Souls game again.
Pretty accurate.
Mine's bad. Mine's real
Oh
bad.
yeah.
So like another fucking bullshit. I played a WoW way too much now that I think about these stories. You had to farm a specific mob that was a rare spawn, and you had to get 20 rare drops. So you had to find a rare spawn and then get a rare drop from that spawn. I farmed probably for like 6 days nonstop. Like I slept maybe 2 hours every night until I got it. I got the things I needed. Like it summons a, like, I think it was like a red thunder dragon or some shit that looks like fucking like the Chinese dragons with like the mustache and shit. Sold that, so that I can buy out the auction house and just monopolize the entire auction house for 2 months.
Nice.
That's good.
was
I like
good.
that. That's
was like-
that's a good one.
It was like, this
It's
is
like, how
bad.
petty were you? Server wide petty. It's
Yo, how is that not like a proud gaming moment? You started a business.
yeah. You undercut. You did everything you had to do. No, that's definitely a proud
dude,
moment.
It
That's
was
a proud
bad.
moment.
It was bad. I legit had like a fucking stopwatch on my fucking phone going so that it would time the fucking 30-hour respawn or 30-minute respawn of the mob to see if it was there, kill the mob that spawned instead, and then just keep going back. And then I had a notebook on the other side of like cost per unit of everything I was spending, trying to make profit back. It was bad. It was real bad.
Big
I want to
heavy
see this
Excel
Dan. Let's get him.
spreadsheets.
We need to
Where's
find
this
an
Dan
MMO
at,
to get
dude?
Dan to this level again.
No,
I mean, if it's gonna be what? It's either gonna be Fallout 76, which we'll be playing next, or Once Human, like Big Z.
I want to see them eyes looking at both monitors.
it's gonna be like, no, it's gonna be looking at 4 monitors. Like,
And he's gonna be writing too.
Yeah.
yeah,
2 keyboards, 2 mice, fucking 4 monitors. Not proud gaming moments would be. I mean, it's gonna be the controllers that I've broken while playing Elden Ring. That's no bueno. It's not good. It's not healthy.
Never broke a controller. I watched my brother cut his head open on a controller once when we were kids. I think
How
he
the
was
fuck
playing.
even?
He was playing a Metal Gear Solid and he was getting his ass kicked. And I just remember him like grabbing it and like it was like a build up. He was like, "Ah!" Like hit him like 3 times in the head and he cut his head open. He had like a dope ass Harry Potter scar.
Older brother.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. This tracks a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Mike's
So-
a very angry man. I also watched him rip a button shirt off and the shirt stayed buttoned. It was incredible.
He's just got the buttons, but nothing else.
Like, well, no, he ripped the
Like
shirt and it ripped.
Yeah,
He
it's just
ripped the
like-
seam. He ripped it so hard and fast. It's the seam ripped and it stayed buttoned.
It's
And
the
then he kicked a
collar,
hole in the
the
wall.
outline down the
Those
shoulders
are-
of the seam.
Yeah, I'm more interested in finding out about those buttons and the threading technique that was used
No,
for
man. That was when we were both working at a bowling alley. And like
Oh,
the
yeah, that
oiling
was a-
machine.
That was a stiff ass shirt, then, if that's the
Yeah.
case.
So I think the most recent one that I have it was in 2020, I think. I was playing MLB The Show, right? That and Valorant are the 2 games that bring the worst out of me. So I was 1 pitch away from finishing this challenge that I had 2 hours left to finish, that I was working on literally the entire 7 days that the challenge was active. Dude, I needed to strike him out. Hits a fucking solo shot. That controller was destroyed in 3 seconds. I didn't stop with 1 throw. I made sure that thing was fucking in. It was like Lego.
like
pieces. It
logos?
was
Picking
destroyed,
up the
You threw
pieces,
it,
throw them
looked at
again.
it, threw it again. It's like
I was. That's why I can't. Like, it's so fucking fun, but that game gets me so angry, dude. Like, it's so dumb. Like the way that I don't even want to talk about it. Dude, fuck that game.
He's-
That game gets me so angry, dude. And it doesn't make sense to. Oh man, it only makes sense to people that play MLB. So like me explain it to anybody else, they're like, "Yo, you're fucking stupid. Like, why is that an issue for you?"
no,
It's just people that play sports games, they get it.
Yeah, sports games, I totally understand that, man.
They're so fun, but they're just like a cash grab, dude. And it's just depression every year. No matter what the title is, it's just depression and a hole in your wallet. Fucking assholes. Just make it free to play with a fucking roster update every year. I'll buy the fucking battle pass, dude. Fucking cunts.
Yeah, the first controller that broke in Elden Ring, like the right hand corner head came off first, like so, like this part snapped off first, right?
How the fuck? How
it
much
was
Jesus
still-
Christ,
power were
dude.
you using,
It
dude?
was still going. No, the buttons, everything worked. But like when I finally lost it, it was just like me dropping down to the ground with the controller and beating the shit out of the floor with the controller until it fucking pinataed all over the
You
place.
just sobbing, beating the fuck out of the controller.
Yeah, no
Fucking
line.
fuck.
Just I
Fucking game.
dude. I intended to break it. Like I needed to break it because I was so upset.
I wish I
Okay.
was a fly on the wall.
Yeah, and then the second
I
controller
would be
was
pissing
an
myself. I swear to God.
the second controller was an old PS4 controller that just needed one good throw to stop working. So fuck you, Sony. The Xbox 360 controller took a fucking beating. So that's an endorsement. 110%.
Get the fucking cheap Temu Xbox controllers. They're durable as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it was. It was a $15 Amazon controller, a complete knockoff. But it held. It took a fucking beating. The official PS4 controller, one throw, and it's like I don't work anymore. It didn't even fall apart. It was just like, I don't want to work anymore. Fell over dead.
Yo,
Piece of shit controller, dude.
The thing was, when I was playing MLB, that was a PS5 controller. That shit's expensive as fuck, dude. That's why I could not play that game
man.
anymore, dude. Because after I was done and dumbass brain went back to normal, I was like, yo, what the fuck did I just do, bro?
That's
This
like the cost of
controller's
the game,
so
right? They're
fucking
like 60,
expensive,
60
dude.
or 70 for it.
I don't even know. They're expensive as fuck, though.
I
That's why I
have
do not play sports games anymore.
I have three items that I've broke. So the first I'll tell you, it was when I was learning mouse and key. And so I'm a SteelSeries whore and I'll always buy SteelSeries. But I picked this thing up and went, come here.
Ooh.
I went like this with it. You can't see it in frame. Like, I mean, anyway, it went,
Like you
it
held
was
like a
vertical.
baseball- you
It
held
was
it.
vertical. And I stepped back from my desk and I pushed everything forward. And I fucking just went to slamming that thing. I don't know where Katie was at, but when she got home, I didn't pick up a single fucking key out of my room at the time. This was our first house that we owned. And the room that I had then was much, much smaller. Fucking keys everywhere. I had a cut across my cheek because one of the fucking, like, the pee or something bounced off, fucking ricocheted. It just exploded. So, like, I was fucking hot, man. And I swore I was never going to use mouse and keyboard again. So then I had the bright idea. Let's buy an Xbox Elite controller. This is the 2. This is my 3rd. So
Holy shit.
the Elite 1, I did kind of what Steady did. I snapped it. I torqued it so hard. I was so pissed that, like, it cracked here and then this split. It was fucked. The second time I pulled a boom and I picked it up and repeatedly threw it. And it was an Elite 2. And now I'm on this one. So I've broken
those were like,
Elite
what,
and
150, right?
the Elite 2 is like
They're
200.
250.
Yeah, something like that.
Like,
So the
Jesus
Elite,
Christ.
I broke that, and then I broke an Elite 2, and this is I haven't broke this one, but I also use it very rarely. But the keyboard was wild. That thing fucking.
So
I never broke like a keyboard or a controller. I broke a mailbox. I punched a mailbox and like dented it and it took it out the ground.
Over
Right
a video
on.
game?
No, I got cheated on and I was mad. I was.
Oh.
I said, I've
Like
never
a
like raised
valid-
it. Yeah,
It's like a
like
super valid
Two
reason to get
two
upset.
very different reactions.
All
to being
these,
cheated on.
everybody else is like, I
Yeah.
was playing mouse and key. I was playing MLB.
no, it's
The
just, I've
Show.
never
Yeah.
like been so mad at a game I broke something.
Hey, the
I've
hot
been mad in
pocket.
life, but not like
Beef unlocked
no,
the
it's
memory.
money.
We were
Corn dog
playing.
gets cheated on, gets mad. I get cheated on. I'm just crying my eyes out. Two very different reactions.
I didn't say I wasn't. It was
Crying
just
in
in
the
that
car.
moment I was like,
Loser.
motherfucker.
In the state of Maryland.
Well, you can't
Um,
cry in the car in Maryland?
That's why he
Yeah.
has a warrant in Maryland.
So shut
No,
up.
I
Legal
don't
reasons,
have a
that's
warrant. That's a joke.
So the last one, and then we'll move on if you guys don't have any other ones. Beeve reminded me. So we were in premiere mode for Valorant, and I think I missed a raise ult or something. No. I knew what it was. So I was using the Viper V3 Hyperspeed, the one with the fucked up sensor positioning, and so I was on him. And I missed. My crosshair was on his face. 2 seconds later, fist into mouse. Mouse go everywhere. And then I salvaged it back together. We ended up winning the game, but I had to go to Micro Center that night to replace the mouse.
What happened? I opened it. It was like this.
Oh no, I didn't. I had to buy a brand new one. You didn't even know that was the mouse after I was done with it.
You didn't do the old swaparoo?
No.
Order no on Amazon.
That thing was
Yoink.
gone, dude. So what we found out is we have anger issues and we need to deal with them in better ways. I guess.
I'm
Communication.
Gucci. Y'all mad? I'm good.
I didn't break
I-
anybody's mailbox. I broke a controller. You know, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my mailbox. All right, I didn't go destroy someone else's property.
Can you imagine? He just goes to his neighbors. Fuck your
You
mailbox.
walking
Neighbor's
up and down the block,
All right, so this is the piece de resistance. I didn't have very good answers for this, but I knew this group would come up with some fucking gold. So I think I came up with this topic while I was watching TikTok, and then it was just like one of those things. Like I asked the group, they seemed to like vibe with this, so I was like, all right, this has to be a topic. So what the last topic is, and if you guys are watching this after the fact, if you guys could leave it in the comments, that'd be super sick. But build your it's like 5 rounds, 5-tier fear factor. And like I put in parentheses, like it has to be like TV friendly, like it would be in a real like fear factor episode.
Frogs.
So like what would your guys's
One of my saying concepts with a frog. Anything
Frogs.
frog related for corn dog.
Frogs. That's it. Frogs. And
Frogs.
maybe a moose.
Frogs what? Anything. Anything frogs. Just
I gotta touch it. It touches me. Don't care.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Not
write
doing
it
it.
down.
I'll lose fear
How
factor
is your
so
corn
quick.
dog fucking tied up and the frog is like,
Like they put you in like a little box. Everyone gets snakes, and then they're like, "All right, Tony, your turn." And they bring out a frog. Done. Not touching it.
so when
Any
they
frog.
when they tell you what it is, you're like, no, I'm out. I'm done.
even if it's
Yeah.
a not like if the frog is not poisonous.
Dog, I was taking a shit when I was active duty, like during like basic, and a frog hopped across my foot mid shit, and I jumped out the stall. I don't fuck
Just
with the little
fucking,
creatures.
just turd hanging on for
I'll
life.
fuck with them. I'll fuck
Don't.
with them.
Do you have an event or something?
No, I don't know why they terrify
Okay,
me.
okay.
It's bothered me my whole fucking life. Like I get near them and I get sweaty and nervous and I can't do it. I can't be near them. I could see it from afar and I'm like, cool, I'll go around the block. Not going through that yard.
Hey man, I get it. I get irrational fears, 100%.
It's not irrational, man. They're demons.
All right, my bad. Take it back. I understand fears. There we go. Oh man.
My first round would be snakes. Anything to do with fucking it. I've seen it on Fear Factor, them covering people with snakes. That right there, that is some unholy shit. People need to be tested that can handle that.
Snakes are fine.
could do
You
that.
Yeah.
you could do that?
Yeah, snakes
Easy.
are
Oh
fine.
no,
Snakes,
not
I
a
feel
fucking
like I'd be
chance,
okay with
man.
snakes.
Nah, I wouldn't. Nope.
When I first moved out to the suburbs over here, my mom started dating some weird fucking hillbilly hick bitch that had like 22 snakes, and I shared my room with the 2 biggest of them.
Not a fucking chance. You couldn't. No. I don't even want to see him in a cage. I won't even go to that exhibit at the zoo.
You won't go to the reptile chamber?
Nah, they're like, you want to see the reptiles? No, I don't. There might be some cool
V's
lizards in
biggest
there.
fear is
but
he's
there
in
are
the
snakes.
reptile chamber. They're like, we don't want to alarm anybody.
Yeah, but
but-
that one over there, and it's like it's a venomous one from fucking the Amazon, and I'm like, yeah, no, we're all dead. We're all gonna die
Hey
here,
man,
people.
I'll handle your snakes if you handle my frogs. Know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Gonna handle V's snake. All right, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already talked about his snake. That's an easy handle.
Yeah. Not long.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Not very long, but it sure is skinny. Yeah, that's my first round.
First round will be anything spider related. Just get that shit out the fucking way. I fucking hate them. Spiders for round 1.
So
But
mine is it's way off as to like what you guys are, because I was like doing it in ascending order. Mine is like being in
Oh,
an
like
isolation
worse?
Yeah, so my
Oh,
first
fuck.
one is being in an isolation chamber with like ASMR whispering. I would
Oh,
not be able
brother.
to do that, dude. That shit would fuck me up, because it's just like nothing but darkness and nothingness, but just fucking people whispering in your ear. Nah, dude, I can't do
Oh,
No,
that.
I'd
dude, that
enjoy the
gives me the
whispering because I got
chills, bro.
tinnitus, man. If I was like in a dead silent chamber, that'd drive me fucking crazy. I need some noise, man. Yeah, I was
part
like,
that-
talk,
yeah.
bitch.
The
Dog,
part that would drive me
bitch.
insane is if the lights were on, it was just someone sitting right fucking here whispering in my ear. That would
Yeah.
freak me out.
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
can feel them like breathing on me, that's an issue.
No, mm-mm.
No, ASMR wouldn't bother me.
That shit, I can't explain
That's
why. It
unholy.
just fucking makes me
That-
uncomfortable.
I don't. So like I've
That's
heard
unholy to
people that
me.
like I hate it, drives me, and like I've tried the whole ASMR thing. It's kind of soothing. It doesn't bother me.
No, ASMR is fine as long as they're not eating. They
Agreed.
they're-
Agreed.
when they're like ASMR, they're like, it's like fucking shut up, dude.
Fuck, man. Nobody wants to
Yeah,
hear you
we're talking to you,
slurp on
buddy.
spaghetti. Fucking
Yeah,
eat your
little-
spaghetti
like
on
an
mute.
ASMR champ, dude. No one asked you.
Dude, fuck.
It's like, hey everybody, welcome to my just existing stream, and those with breathing in our ear, dude.
Oh,
you're just-
man.
it's like,
Yeah.
stop, dude.
You can hear his
To be fair-
heart rate
to be
going up.
fair, Steady, you fucking started that. You're like, yo, Little, I can't hear you. And then he's like, can you hear me now? And then it was 30 minutes of just panting.
Why is it got to be such an extreme, like far away, or why is it got to be this close? Like there's an in between. Like, fuck, man.
I don't know, dude. All right, go ahead, Big. Let's hear round
It's
one.
giving me like physical anxiety.
No, Big's round one is simple. How long can you hold this wet microfiber?
Oh, dude, he's out.
In there.
It's in here. Round one though is.
He goes to touch, but he pulls
No,
back when he gets close.
I made it worse than that. So I actively made it like a real thing I would have to like try to survive. But the first thing would just be of like that sensory deprivation chamber, but filled with like big dumbass spiders. That would
Okay.
freak me the fuck out because you have like the little legs all over you. Nah, dog.
Mm.
No.
See, that's the chamber I was talking about, where like it's like I thought they were called an isolation chamber, but with just fucking whispering and shit. Like I would not be able to do that, dude. It would fuck me up,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh,
Just in a pod of spiders, but big spiders, little spiders, whatever, right? Big, no. Big dumbass spiders, we feel the weight of them. No.
All right.
all spiders are demons and assassins.
See,
With
demons
like,
is my last one, or spiders is my last one, dude. I can't do fucking spiders at all, man.
No,
the
man.
only exception are the little jumping spiders because they're actually cute. And
Oh, where they do
that-
little hands like this?
yeah, those are adorable. You can't fear those. And daddy long legs because they can't bite you. Other than that, everything else on the
Listen,
list, pure demon.
Any animal that its name starts with jumping is an assassin.
I mean, it's adorable. They're fucking cute.
That's how they lure you in, and then you're dead.
Fuck it.
Yep.
You ever see the rabbit from Monty Python?
Yeah.
The spider gonna get you like that.
Just flies right in your
Got a
throat. It's
point.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
All right.
That's the only spider I'm okay with.
So my tier 2, again, this probably should have been the first one. Now
Frogs.
that I'm thinking about it,
It's gonna
Is-
go on.
like having to swim in warm hot dog water. That would fuck me
What?
up, dude. Cause that shit smells terrible, dude.
It
Oh.
smells terrible. I'll give you that.
That's
I
like
could
one of the
drink
most
it.
foul. Dude, that's fucking disgusting, dude.
You can
Hot dog
can it.
water is like,
Can
it's
it.
like top.
Let me take a sip.
Oh, dude, that's top 3 worst shit
You know
ever,
how people
dude.
were buying like
That's-
fucking streamer bathwater? For beef, it'd be like, oh,
It's
use
just
hot dog
the hot
water.
dog
let's
water?
go.
Unless it's
Oh,
unless
God,
it's
the smell of that,
unless
dude.
it's Hebrew
Oh,
National. That
yo.
stuff fucks my gut up. I'm out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was hearing that as like 2 different words. So I thought you meant like a water that a dog has drunk out of.
No, like
Oh, hot dog
So I was
water.
like, why do you wanna,
gotcha.
like, swimming in slobbery
Well,
dog water?
no.
But you mean like
like-
the food hot dog water?
Yeah, like hot
No,
dog
Okay,
water,
that makes more
yeah.
sense to me. I was like,
That
are
shit's
you gonna get that
disgusting,
much
dude.
dog water? Like they don't drink that much, right? You gonna fill a pool up with it? That's insane.
I'd be able to do the hot dog water one.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
fine.
hot dog water would
Down,
be
down,
okay.
I can
Pinch
I
your
can handle
nose.
it.
Yeah,
I mean, I
fucking-
think the
That's only
worst
tier
part
2,
would
bro.
be
That's
getting
like-
out of the water, because then you'd have like that weird, like greasy film on you.
little hot dog chunks all over you. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Are there hot
No.
dogs still in the
No.
water?
Dude, that's fucking lunch.
That's gonna make
What
it
do you-
difficult.
Oh, if the lunch,
These
if the
are gonna
like
hot
bombing
dogs
for
are
It's like
in it,
beer fest when the guy's drinking
Bro.
the fucking
Yeah.
drinking the big
He's
hole.
like, that's
if,
a great idea, dude.
if the hot dogs are in the water, I'm swimming like this.
He's bobbing for apples and shit.
All right,
Oh,
let's
fuck,
see.
dude.
Anybody else have a round 2 or tier 2?
Frog.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah,
anything
yeah, yeah,
heights
yeah.
related at that point.
You said what'd you say?
Heights, anything
Heights?
heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Big?
This is where the microfiber cloths come in. Go 25 hours wearing microfiber suit and having people get too fucking close to you.
I think it's the suit for that long. That's the problem.
Because it's gonna get hot.
It would
it's
just
gonna get
it'd be
sticky.
like the
gonna
hot part,
stink.
fine, whatever. It's just the fact that like the random potential of people getting too close and like rubbing into you with it. That would no, I don't like that one.
Getting stuck to drywall.
My tier 2 is
Oh,
kind of.
God.
Oh man, dude, that sounds awful. It would be being stuck on an elevator, a full elevator, for hours. But let's just say 4 hours. But you.
Claustrophobia? Is that the
No,
the
it's
issue?
just people touching me, man.
Same. Like,
People you
that's-
don't know, but you're like this for hours because it's full, right? And you can't get off. And then the motherfuckers like trying to lean and touch it. Dude, no, it's the thought of somebody. I can't even go to the movie theater unless I have an in seat, or a sporting event and have an in seat, because of the fear of somebody touching my
Oh.
shoulder. Yeah.
You guys are weird.
Sir,
I'll fall
Either
asleep
Yeah.
on
to
a
the
stranger.
shoulder,
I
that's
know,
it,
sir. I
game over.
can't.
Or-
I have to sit at the window, or I
a
will
separate
buy a
person.
whole row on a fucking plane. Just so no. So these are my seats. No.
No, y'all are weird.
Wait.
I'm telling you, man. Like if I'm like in a crowded area, I'll lean on a stranger and go to sleep. I don't give
The
a shit.
fuck you will, not this one.
Fucking hold me up.
Ah, punch
Hold me up.
men,
I'll hold
women,
you
and
up. We good.
children.
Back to back, baby.
Better get your fucking wife off me. I'll knock somebody out.
He's just gonna be helicopter Boeing people
Dude,
off.
I'm telling you, dude, I'll throw haymakers. You want to catch bone to the
For my
fucking
week,
face,
we're
you're about to
gonna
get
do
it.
We're gonna take that TISM test again. We're gonna see how we all score after this conversation. Jesus Christ.
No, I've had people fall asleep like on the train and shit on my shoulder, and it's like
On
it's
you?
whatever.
Yeah.
You
like,
let
right,
them?
Like right on.
What is this? 1950? We're not. Chivalry's dead, brother.
It's New
You
York,
fucking
dude. No,
pushed
I
him
didn't know
off.
that.
I was
Women?
about to say, inner
Women,
city is
like-
a lot different, bro.
Yeah,
Like
dude,
when you're
it's very
on
different.
the train, you're packed like sardines in there, dude. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
See,
what can
that
you do
bothers
about
me.
it?
Fuck that. Nope. Walk everywhere. 4-hour walk. Got it.
You're full of shit. Is this Uber go out here?
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be like an $800 Uber. Cool. Bill me.
I spent more on Apex. I don't care. Let's go.
Yeah, just fucking
I've got a
don't
lot
touch
less
my
for
fucking
more.
shoulder.
All right. So my third tier is a height related optical course where it's like you have to be like like that thing at the Sears Tower where like it's just, or I forgot where it's at. Maybe it's in LA, but you know how like they have a slide where it's just like all see-through on the bottom? Just think of a floor like that. Like you're on the top level of
Oh.
like two buildings connecting to each other, and then there's just like a clear floor underneath,
Nope.
and you have to do like an obstacle course.
That'll be
We do
fun.
that shit
Nah.
in Vegas. There's a roller coaster that just goes out like 30 feet over the edge and then
Oh, I know what
holds
you're talking about.
down
Like,
and then
pow,
holds
yeah.
it there, and then it tips
Nope.
back up and brings you back. That's all it is.
I think I would be fucked.
Yeah, I
We're gonna-
would tap out. I wouldn't even attempt to do any of it.
Instead, he gets married. We're gonna just knock him out and do this, right? Like we're just gonna
Nah,
force him to do
it's
this.
not.
Yeah, dude.
All right, but
Mm-mm. Not good luck. Not happening.
Steady. So you
there's
know, like
horse
those,
tranquilizers.
you know the slingshot balls.
Yeah.
Would you go on one of those?
No.
What if it was next to me?
No. I'm sorry,
No.
but no.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna get overpowered, and we're going in a slingshot ball.
No.
No, we strapping your dumb ass in
I,
there.
I think you
That's a
guys
struggle snuggle.
misunderestimate how loud Steady can scream.
I'm gonna blow that whistle.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like, why did you get that whistle? Oh, I know why. Yeah, no.
Oh no, I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
Intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, mine would be like an underwater treasure hunt, like diving down looking for specific items. Because once it gets to the point where you can't see light anymore, or just like that void of the deep ocean, terrifies me. Not a fan. Don't like.
It's
I feel like I'm the only
scary,
one
but I feel
here.
like I could
That's
do it.
fine.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
no.
but if you're that deep, like, so you would like go in full scuba gear to get down there? Because like when you're going into water, it's just not the deep depths of nothingness, dude.
I'm having a corn dog put in.
Yeah, I had to get it out of my system. I forgot. He gonna let you go on that fucking slingshot, buddy.
That's fucked.
No, like, all right, so like if I could see the ocean floor, like going to the beach is fine, right? But I'm talking about when you go further out, where the second you put your head on the water and you look down and you can't see shit, it's just a hazy fucking greenish blue. Mm-mm. I can't fucking do it.
I don't like water in general.
Got it.
It's like the dirtiest, greasiest thing I've ever. Like, I don't like water.
No, I don't like anything like swimming in water and shit, like getting in a river, getting in the ocean, don't matter.
Yeah.
A pool, not in it.
Pool, well, I'm okay with a pool because I can see the bottom.
Don't
So, like,
care.
it's super clear.
Doesn't scare me,
I'm
but
good
I
to
don't
go.
like it.
If I have to like actively be looking at the ground, or I'm not okay. If I'm swimming this way and I can't see the bottom, done, freaking out.
So can you? So let's say it's like the deep side of the pool, Steady. You can't go to that side.
Yeah, I can. I can see the bottom. I'm fine.
Because it's clear, but as soon as you like make it murky, then it's all
You're out.
Then we're going back to the fucking yeah. We're going back to the clear area where
You're
I can
going
see
back to the
everything.
kiddie pool.
Yeah, I'm getting my toes wet and I'm hanging out there.
Splish
With the
splash
floaties
we're
on
in the bath. Just hang
Yeah,
over here to
exactly.
see.
But the second you can't start like everything starts to look like a distant haze and fog, and you can't see the ground anymore, it's a void. It's the abyss. I'm good.
What about you, Big? What's your tier 3? Or your third
Tier
level?
three. So tier 3 was a tie. So I had a funny one and a realistic one. So the funny one is wrestle a starved Lizzo over a gas station hot dog. I feel like I'm gonna be
Jesus
upset because I'm
Christ,
gonna get
dude.
bit. I'm gonna get bit a lot, and that's gonna piss me off a lot.
Is she clothed or naked?
Like, naked.
Oh,
You're
man.
both naked. You're just
Tap out.
kind of like.
A lot of
Tap
grease to
Do you
overpower.
ever try to flip a futon bed? That's kind of what I'm expecting it to be. Where it's just like dead weight and it's just heavy for no reason.
Except
but,
with
like,
tits.
Yeah.
No right angle.
So
works
how do you
right.
get this hot dog? Where's the hot dog in relation to the battle?
It's
Is
like
it hidden
is-
somewhere
is-
on her? Is it hidden in
Is
her?
she
in
in
on her?
possession of it?
She's in possession of said hot dog.
Oh, she's got a
Oh,
hot
I'm
dog.
getting that hot dog.
Okay.
She's
easy.
hidden. What if it's hidden somewhere?
I'll search. I'll get that shit easy.
Yeah, so like
I was
that's
thinking like a
that's
Hell
the
in a
funny one.
Cell or like a
Hell in
fucking
a
like
Cell.
it's hanging. You got the ladder match. You know, first one to get up there and get the hot dog.
That's easy. She can't get up a ladder.
You're talking about Money in the Bank, dude. That's what it's called, Money in the Bank. So
There
it's like
you
a,
go.
it's
You
like
got
the
a whole
Oh,
dog
with
to
the
get a hot
cases
dog.
above?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, no, that would. I mean, it's realistic because that'd still freak me the fuck out. Like that. No, I don't. I wouldn't like that one. The other one is Beeves number 2, which is just being stuck on an elevator, but just with too many people and you're cramped. That would make me lose my fucking mind.
Gives me the fucking
father that
heebie-jeebies, dude. No, you
Beav was
wouldn't
thinking
be.
two things. Beav is like, don't get hard, don't fart, don't get hard,
Yeah.
don't fart. He was good for the whole time he was there.
Get those scare directions. Those are the worst.
So do y'all like?
Fear boner.
It's
Do
a
y'all
fear
not talk
boner.
to strangers?
Fuck
No,
you.
what the fuck?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh,
So I don't know what it
I
is.
even look at
walk
them
around
funny
with-
when they try to talk to me. I'm like, what?
Oh, dude,
get
I'll
the
get
fuck
someone's
away.
life story before I'm through the checkout.
Nah, dude.
No,
No,
It depends.
No,
It depends on the
no, no, no.
scenario.
especially
Like,
old
if it-
people.
I'll be nice.
Yeah, like I'll
Like-
answer the question, but
I don't wanna know
answer
about
in a
your
way
fucking
where it's
1920s.
not opening for further dialogue. Like you're gonna be doing all the dialogue. I don't want to be a part of this. But I'm not gonna ignore you. But I'm not gonna actively be like, oh, this is a good conversation. It's more like leave me alone. I just want to get from point A to point B.
Because-
Shut the fuck up.
Because I
That's
can
why
already
your
tell that
fucking
Tony's.
Uber rating is lower than ours, Steady.
Because I don't talk to my driver.
because
I
you're
can
not a
already
fucking
tell.
personable human, dude.
Fuck that. Just shut the
Tony-
fuck up. Keep your eyes on the road and get me where the fuck I gotta go. That's all I give a shit about. You'll get your 5 stars.
Corn dog, 100%.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Steady.
Keeps introverts hostage in grocery stores. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
No.
I'm
So
I'm
here's
in
the
the-
thing: grocery stores, like when I'm doing my shopping, I'm angry the whole time. I hate it
I love it.
So when
because
is
I get like
shopping.
OCD. I
Grocery
have to
store.
go down every aisle, even if I know I don't need nothing. I'm like, gotta touch every aisle.
what is
zigzag
a
through that bitch.
sociable, like a happy sociable outside event for you to start talking to strangers then?
Oh, if I'm in an Uber, that mean that bitch is best friends.
Wow, we
So
know.
yeah, it depends, dude. Like, and bro, because sometimes it makes the trip go by faster. Like when you're talking to the Uber driver.
So does
feel
YouTube
like-
on my phone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, the last Uber I had-
This is how you speed up the fucking trip.
Nah, the last Uber we had is when my car broke. I was talking to a dude about like living in Mississippi and the barbecue down there, and he's got family out there, and like he goes to visit up in Louisiana sometimes. I was like, hey, me and this dude were vibing.
We have both sides of the extremes, and then there's me directly in the middle. And it's like
There's-
the triangle of
Oh,
hate,
this one.
and then corn dog being super like personable and like the social butterfly, and then there's me just like stuck in the middle.
No, I've
The-
been
the
corn
triangle of
dog
hate
in a
never
couple of
fails.
situations because I had no other fucking choice. We were taking an Uber. It was me, my ex, and the driver. And the driver was just talking and talking and talking. And she was similar to me, where it was just very quiet. But so that the questions weren't directed to her, I basically had to fucking turn into corn dog and then just keep the conversation going and just fucking take the bullet for that one. And I fucking hated it. But you wouldn't
just
be able
get
to
out and
tell.
scream.
You wouldn't be able to tell that like I hate conversation because I was there like engaged with the fucking driver and everything. Because then you don't fucking talk to her, you talk to me. It's fine. We can fucking talk and that's it. Hated it. Fucking hated it.
I would rather pretend to be deaf. No bullshit.
That's fucked.
Huh?
Yeah, right.
No, never mind that.
What, Jake?
yo,
It's like, no,
Real spit. I do that shit at work. Not to that degree, but like if I'm like walking out a door and I hear someone like calling for me or something, I'll just keep going and they're like, hey, and if they chase me down, I'm like, sorry, I got my hearing's all fucked up from working
Oh,
on
dude.
airplanes. And they're like, "Oh, my
I
bad."
got one better. If I see you before you see me in public and I know you and I'm just not in the mood, I will fucking look the other way.
Oh yeah, you run the opposite direction, bro.
just
No,
walk
no,
in,
no,
just-
I'll keep
dude.
walking,
Yeah,
like,
no.
so I see someone and I know they're gonna want to stop and I know they're gonna want to talk and I know we haven't seen each other in a couple years. I don't care if I catch you before you catch me and I'm not in the mood. I'm down on my phone while walking straight. Headphones are turned up even louder. I'm making myself unknown if I catch you. If I clock you before you clock me.
See,
I'll
I think
browse
that's real
aisles I
different
don't
for
even
me.
have any business being on. The fucking tampon aisle, I will jet down that bitch and I will read every box of fucking pads that are on that aisle. I don't give a shit. I don't want to talk to people.
I kind of agree with Steady on that. I'm not gonna stop going to my destination to have a conversation. But if we
Why?
are stopped actively, I'll have a conversation. But if I see someone and they're gonna be like, hey, let's like walk over here and talk. No, bitch, I got somewhere to be. We're not stopping to catch up.
I hate it.
I
Hate
agree
it.
with
It
that.
depends. It depends, dude.
I don't care who it is. It could be family, friends. I don't give a fuck. If
Also,
I'm on my way from point A to B, nothing is stopping me from point A to B.
I'm the worst at that. Like, if I notice somebody walking the opposite direction of me, I'll fumble. Like, I'll be trying to pick out my phone from my pocket and I can't get it out, and it's obvious already. So it's better just to be like, "Yo, what's up? I got somewhere to be. It was nice seeing you. We'll catch up," and then keep it going. Instead of
Yeah,
just
you,
being
like,
like, "Oh
forget how
fuck,
to
I'm
walk.
actively trying to pick out my phone from this pocket, and it's definitely obvious that I'm
Drops
trying
it
to avoid
Super
someone."
loud, and it's like, oh, now
Yeah.
everyone's looking at me. Mm-mm. I hate it.
All right,
that one's my last one.
my tier 4. You know how they had like mud pits where you have to do like shit in on some of the episodes? Mine is that, but with animal shit. I would not be able. I think
No,
that
no,
would be my tier 4 because I
Me.
might have to like tap out on that one.
That's
That's
a
B's
lawsuit.
worst
They're not,
nightmare.
yeah, no, that's a no go. Fuck that.
What's your 4, Beef? Is
No
it the
thanks.
same?
Four is So like you have a small room. They make this small fucking like 10 by 10 room, right? And I gotta lean in because this is serious. So then they take dog shit patties, right? But they're like perfect 2 inches around, and they place them like a cookie sheet style, like 2 inches apart. And I gotta go in without throwing up, and it's fresh shit. I'll have you, it's not that shit that doesn't
How
smell
many
anymore.
dogs they have to get?
Yeah,
How
it's a
many
lot.
dogs do they have
It's a
on payroll for
lot of
that?
dogs. Yeah, they got a lot of fucking dogs. And then I got to go in and pick up this warm, smelly dog shit without throwing up. I got to get them all.
The
10
whole
by
thing?
The whole thing. It's a 10 by
Holy
10 room, so
shit.
that's 100 square feet of dog shit, by the way. I couldn't do it.
Fine.
I
After
couldn't
the first
fucking
square
do it.
foot.
I would throw up right outside the door.
Open the door, throw up.
After you
There's
throw up a couple
no way.
times, there's nothing left for you to throw up. You're good to go. Keep going.
There's no way. No way.
I got that one easy.
I couldn't. I don't even like thinking about it.
I've
One of the
cleaned-
reasons I don't like having dogs.
You've cleaned up human shit.
Yeah, it's different.
Dog
care.
shit for him is worse than human shit.
Yeah,
That's
it
so
doesn't
weird.
human shit. Yeah,
Oh.
dude, man.
You ever smell a formula shit? Those things pretty fucking terrible. I'll tell you right the fuck now.
I'm wiping a 3-year-old's ass, man. There's
He
wait till
has
he
kids.
rolled.
He has kids.
Oh yeah, probably
You
should
are
have.
wiping your child. Your child's
God
ass,
damn.
Beef. God damn it, Beef.
My could have gotten really bad there. I'm not wiping random 3-year-olds' asses. I'm not
wiping a 3-year-old's
All right.
Careful, Beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my number 4 is like doing anything in like pitch black. Like nothing, you can't see shit.
Oh, I
at all
love that.
whatsoever.
Oh, my dad, when I was young, my dad taught me a great way to navigate the dark like that. Because normally you put your hands out, right?
Mhm.
And you feel something and then you go. My dad described it as he waits till he feels nothing and then he goes forward. And that's how I do it. As soon as the path is clear, fucking move. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
What about your feet?
I'm completely.
They'll hit something
dude.
eventually, then you turn.
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
there's a hole?
Fucking
That sucks.
react quick, grab on,
Yeah,
turn around.
I'm not talking about like being in like a regular room or like being outside because your eyes adapt, to the darkness after bed. I'm talking about like you can't see shit no matter what, like completely fucking blindfolded,
Like, what's
no
the
lights,
task?
nothing, anything. Like
Assemble a
find
Jenga
either
tower?
find your way out of it, fucking
Do a
collect
puzzle
the
in the
items in this
dark.
fucking room. There may be like some things in it that may touch. No, it's the unknown, which is fucking. I'd be super fucking paranoid. I would just ball up in the middle, start screaming.
I'm 100% in on that one. That would be knocked out.
Maybe
then-
we have fun. Who was this? Interesting.
Yeah.
I would not
Is
be
that,
able to.
is that a Jello mold?
So
My
my
tier 4 is fucking hole punchers.
what?
I hate
What
hole
the fuck?
punchers, man.
The sound they make, or
Well-
just the?
No, my older brother like terrified me when I was a kid because he was like, "Could you imagine if you got hole punched to death?" And now they make me nervous that like when I'm using them, something might slip in, like the webbing on your hand, and then hole punched, fucking nostril, hole punched. They terrify me.
My brother won't eat crawfish because we
How
scared
would
him
you
with those
in-
when we were a kid.
They're right on. Yeah, never mind.
Wait, your brother? What? I missed it.
We scared him with crawfish. He's terrified of them. Kind of the same fear with corn dog. Just yeah, I used to chase him with crawfish, and he won't eat them as an adult. He's a grown ass man. Yep.
Older siblings are pieces of shit.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
I'm an older sibling and a younger one, man. I got best of both worlds.
Nobody likes the middle child. So my
Horse
number
shit. You guys
5
like me?
That backfired. Holy shit.
No, I'm the youngest. So older siblings are pieces of shit in the formative years. And that's all I'm gonna say. Steady's guilty. I could tell by the face. The
He's younger.
No.
No,
Oh,
he's
I'm
the
the oldest.
oldest.
I'm the oldest. Older. Yeah. This is me and my brother. I turned around at some point. I definitely like there are some things I regret like doing to my younger brother, like growing up and shit. Like the mean older brother. But no, that's not the case. Like I'm great to my brother.
I'm
But I
pretty
gave
sure
up
me
my
and my
40 cent
brother.
Flintstone gummies to change my life around. It's like Jesus, dude.
Like, I'm pretty sure me and my older brother are the reason that my younger brother went to jail. We fucking tortured that kid when he was young, man. Remember one time
Knowing both of you,
we strapped him in a
I could
cozy
see
coop
it.
once. We tied him in with towels and gave him a helmet and rolled him end over end on the street.
yeah.
But
I
point
can't
proven.
I can't go into what we did.
All
Tier
right, this is
5.
awkward.
This,
My tier
yeah.
5 is
Wait,
being
I didn't do my
submerged.
4. I didn't do my
spiders, dude.
4.
Oh, what's
Oh,
your
I thought
4?
you said. Okay, go ahead.
No, my 4 was locked in like a haunted house, like just with fucking clown actors. That would freak me the fuck. I hate clowns.
I don't get why. Is it
Oh.
because of it?
Yeah. So the reason why, similar to Tony, is I was locked in a basement and my uncle turned off the power, so I was running around at like 6 years old in pitch black. And then this motherfucker comes out with a clown mask. He's like, "I'm gonna get you." And I don't know if you know how a 6-year-old runs, but it's not fast and
It's
not
stompy.
far. It's very slappy feety. And it's not good.
Yeah.
Happy feet and terrified screams.
Yeah.
How's this relate to me?
Because your brother fucking made you scared of your thing.
Oh, I was just worried because you're like, much like Tony, my uncle locked me in a basement. And I was like, wait, hey.
Whoa!
Like it was like family
Whoa.
fear. Like family
Gotcha.
family
I
cause
was like,
fear.
me and my uncle were never locked in a basement together. I don't know where you got that info.
That's Uncle Touchy. We don't talk to him no more.
Yeah, Drunkle Jeff, he got no answer.
Okay, so my tier 5 is being submerged with spiders. I don't know why I'm terrified of spiders, but I found out in 5th grade because
Frogs.
the my teacher, like, she would have us like do random shit instead of doing work essentially the entire day. So I guess she was like, her husband had a really good job, so she would just like throw out gifts like fucking Oprah. So she was like, "Yo, if somebody finds this bracelet for me, I will give you." I forgot what she said. I think it was like, "Should buy you a gift or some shit." Um, and so me, being the young finesser that I was, I thought I found it because it was in a bracelet box, but it was a tarantula skin, and I was so scared I froze, and the tarantula skin fell on the floor, and I refused to pick it up.
Yeah,
You
nah.
said that, dude, and I felt my
Yeah, so I
fucking.
watched Steady freeze up.
Dude, I didn't realize I was that terrified until I just froze, dude. I was like, "Whoa, that was not cool. I don't like that." So being submerged, I think I would be fucked. That's why that's my tier 5.
My tier 5 is, I think, something we can all understand of me breaking instantly on, and that's 30 minutes of small talk with people that have fake Italian accents.
He catches
Oh, you don't
himself
know what
starting to
word
talk
I
with
would-
the accent too. No.
Yeah, you don't
I
know
would
what
break
word it's gonna
within
be and
5
when it comes
minutes.
out.
Oh,
That's the thing,
instantly
dude.
break.
He's like thinking like, "Oh, hey, this doesn't seem that bad. Oh shit, never mind. Get me the fuck out of here."
Yeah, small talk in and of itself, I hate already, but like including that, no, I'm breaking. There's no way I'll be able to survive that. It's like so strange, but fuck them.
It is fucking
It'll be like
very
one
strange.
fake Italian word every like 3 minutes. You don't know when it's gonna come, and then it happens in a big. Just they're like,
Oh, like they pronounce certain words weird.
yeah.
Got your pep.
So say, hey, how you doing? Oh, that's great. I just got back from lunch, man. I just had some pizza with some extra mozzarella. And the biggest is there like,
Yeah, that's why it's like, why? What? Why?
Just having some fun with the language, man. It's like Beav saying "fro up."
throw up.
Fro up. How to fro it up.
I throwed up a little bit.
Like Dan's already mad just thinking about it.
He made a hypothetical scenario in his head.
he was going down a path, man.
Yeah.
I was already
So
instantly
bad.
upset, dude.
Fettuccine. Because
Fucking
we used to
hate
fuck
it,
with Big
dude.
Two whenever we would play games and everything, dude. Remember when we played
Dude,
Among
Yeah,
Us?
and I'll just
we
pound
were the
music.
ghost?
Oh, we followed him as the ghosts.
Dude,
We were
that
just
shit was the
whispering
best, dude.
fucking
'Cause
Italian words.
my favorite thing was he couldn't say anything, but we knew when he was talking about. He was like, "This is so fucking stupid." We knew exactly what he was referencing.
So we're chasing him, and we're like, fettuccine.
I'll admit it. I was the piece of shit mastermind behind that.
It was
Oh,
so
man.
good, man.
I'm
I hate
sorry,
it
that was
so
me.
much.
Oh fuck. So mine would be like the challenge would be doing any kind of like tasks while simulating turbulence on a plane. So I'd be like, do this Rubik's Cube, answer these questions, because it's all height related and all like fear of heights and everything. But it'd be like on a real plane. At that point, it's like you're going through the turbulence and everything, and you're just trying to solve tasks. So like the winner would be the one that completes the most tasks during the turbulence. Because
Have you been on a plane before and you felt
It
really
has
bad
been-
turbulence?
it has been a very, very long time, but yeah.
So that's what started. Was like really, really bad turbulence.
No,
Is what kinda
and
fucked
funny,
you?
that didn't really bother me too much. What really solidified the fear of heights was my uncle took me to Six Flags, and we went on this ride called Free Fall.
I
And
think
all it
that's
was,
like the giant
yeah,
drop here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it would
it's
just
a
lift
giant
you
drop.
straight up,
Yep.
right?
And
And then
Yeah.
it would move you forward a little bit, and then it would just drop you. I was in kindergarten when that happened, and from that point forward, I had gotten on a plane before that, and I was perfectly fine. I didn't have a fear of heights, or planes or anything. From that point forward, anything height
And you
related.
haven't tried to like break any at all?
I've done rock climbing on mountains. I've done high wire courses. I've done a bunch of things that involve me being off the. All they've done is solidify it and make it worse. They have
I
not
would have
made it
paid
better.
real dollars to see you spasming on a high wire. I would
It was-
just
it
to
was-
see you, just to see you sketching out like a told chihuahua.
He's
I
got-
would
was
put money. That would put a
moving.
He's
monetary
like
dollar
holding
towards
on the
it.
shit,
Slowly.
and he's like shuffling across, and he's like shaking it like Triple H
I've
getting in the
done
ring.
zip lining. I've done. It has not been. So like, all right. So you guys have played Faz with me, right? And Boom was like, "Stop screaming," and I'm like, "Fuck you," because I'm angry.
Oh,
No,
like
no,
when we
no.
locked you in the
I
house.
didn't say, no, fuck you.
Right.
I didn't say stop screaming. I said steady. What the fuck? Because you, in relation, this was you screaming, and this is my ear. Like, shut the fuck
I
up.
get
it's
it.
not. You didn't. It's like, yes, I did see it. I'm not a bitch though, and I didn't scream.
Hey, whatever, right? So this is
Oh,
when
that was the God
Yeah,
damn
I
it!
was like,
yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? Daddy's like, shut the fuck up. I saw it. You did it. I was like, bro, we're facing the same way. Of course I saw it. I'm not
Anyway,
inconsiderate to your ears though.
look, man, it wasn't on purpose. It's not like I was like, let me intentionally yell in Boom's ear. I got
But
scared
no, but
and I
the
yelled.
second part, yelling at me, it was intentional.
Well, yeah, because like you yelled at me for an involuntary response. So like at that point, I got defensive.
No,
Anyways, the point that I'm getting at.
my
Let me finish my
response
story.
was,
All right.
I didn't purposely yell at you. I was just yelled into my ear, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
My
You
bad.
fuck.
So, when I was a teenager, I did a high wire course. It was like the Boy Scouts, but they had, it was called Venturing. It was like one of the other programs that Boy Scouts offered. We have guys and girls doing the same shit. We did a whole high wire course. Nothing like that. Nothing. I mean, I don't know if it's still around, but anyways, I was in the middle of doing it, and like one of the adult leaders, she was like, "Come on, you can do it." She was like being real encouraging, and because I was scared, I just flat out said, "Shut the fuck up!" Just screamed at her, top of my fucking lungs. "Shut the fuck up! You're not up here. You're not fucking helping." And as nothing worked. It makes it worse.
She
Do
just
you
clutched her invisible pearls. Just
Yeah. Oh.
Do you think it's more of a fear of falling than a fear of heights?
Maybe like being up is being up, so it's probably the fear of falling. The fear of coming
'Cause
down.
it was
'cause-
the fall that made you terrified.
yeah.
I
if
think
we
you're
were
trying to
meant
cure the
be
wrong
that
thing.
high, we'd fucking evolve and have wings, and we don't. So I'm good.
Yeah, we do. We got airplanes. We're fine.
Not the same thing. It's man made. No, I'm good. I'm good. So there you go.
Yo.
It's really the fear of falling. Like when people are afraid of heights, I think it's the fear of falling that they're really afraid of.
All right. So I just realized we're almost at 2 hours of just
Yeah, we are.
fucking waffling. I don't think we have enough time for a fucking conundrum.
No, no
Um,
shot.
But I'm
I'm like 80 degrees in this room. I'm dying.
bet. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you guys are watching this after, leave some comments. Let us know what you guys want us to get into, whether it be outside like other content or maybe topics. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out.